with the recent devastating disaster at Mulitaka in Enga province that killed more than 1,000 people, the government has been put on notice this morning during Parliament session on their effectiveness of responding to natural disasters going forward. Governor for Northern Gary Juffa says the recent disaster in Enga will not be the last in the country, hence an eye-opener for the government on the planning and responding to swiftly assist the people affected. He also raised concerns that all disaster agencies must be amalgamated to address the disaster in the country.
What plans does the ministry have to review these laws? Will the ministry be carrying out an audit of the recent disaster to find out what could be done, what could be improved on, so that we can be able to better respond to such disasters? Does the national government have plans to assist provinces in building provincial disaster management centers?
Minister for Defense, who is also responsible for disaster, Dr. Billy Joseph, admitted that the country is operating on an ad hoc basis in terms of disaster management and preparedness. He says all disaster and emergency agencies must be amalgamated to serve its purpose during natural disasters.
The National Disaster Management Act goes back to 1984. The National Disaster Management is packed with the provincial and local level government, while in 2020 at the national level it's packed with defense. So there is some level of disunity in the way it is operating. At the provincial level it's with one department, and at the national level it's with defense. The National Fire Department is with defense. We don't have a national ambulance service. Search and rescue is with, I think, Maritime Safety Authority. And so you can understand that these critical national disaster and emergency management departments are not in one place. So when you have a disaster to coordinate, it is difficult. But in terms of a national disaster, the Act is very clear. The first responders on the ground are the Provincial Disaster Management Committee.
Meantime, Governor for Southern Highlands William Povey raised a supplementary question requesting the Minister for Defense to table a ministerial statement on disaster on the floor of Parliament for debates by the leaders.
We need to clearly establish where the functions are, who does what, where do the donors come in, their reporting mechanisms, accountability on the use of resourcing, so that you gain confidence from donors as well as the country as a whole, where the provincial governments come in, where LLGs come in, and these structures come in. So you need to do a detailed ministerial statement on the preparedness.
Honorable Dr. Billy responded and committed to table a ministerial statement on the disaster soon. Freddie Mo, TVWAN News.